Good morning. Hope you're having a good Tuesday morning. I want to talk to you this morning about something that happened to me last week. For several weeks, I've been having a headache that comes right over this right eyebrow, almost in the sinus area up there. Kind of like a brain freeze that you get when you eat ice cream, homemade ice cream, too fast. Sometimes it wasn't bad. Other times it was bad enough that I went and took a couple aspirin and it went away. Not a big deal. But I had this ache that kept coming and going. Well, Tuesday morning, I woke up and had what I described as a film over my right eye. I went in the bathroom and splashed some water in there and washed it out. Felt like things were okay and went through my day. Wednesday morning, same thing happened. Thursday morning, same thing happened. Friday morning, I woke up, and it was so bad that I could not see. It was like I had a dark piece of material over this eye. I could see where the light was. I could make out shadows. But if I closed my left eye, I wasn't going anywhere because I couldn't see. I told Kitty, I said, I can't see. And I went in there and splashed water and held water in my hand and blinked underwater, washing it out and everything. And it got better. And so I came out here and was sitting on the couch and was working this Friday morning. I was working on some stuff for Saturday's video. And I dropped my glasses. I took my glasses off, rubbed my eye, and I dropped my glasses on the carpet. They fell maybe 2 feet to the carpet. And they broke. They broke in 2 pieces. The glasses I'm wearing now are an old pair of glasses, but these glasses broke. I said, oh, great. This is something else I got to deal with. And Kitty says, why did they break? I said, I don't know. They only fell 2 feet. I don't know why they broke, but it's something else I got to deal with. So I went in and I called a friend of mine, his office, Dr. Kendall Harris. Kendall and I went to Woodson Chapel together. We've known each other probably 35, maybe 35 plus years. We raised our kids together in the same church. We played softball together. We played golf together. Our families did things together. We're good friends. I called his office at 3:30 to get my glasses fixed. And I went in there to see him. And they started doing this eye exam. This nice girl started doing it. And she started asking me all these questions. Many more questions than normal. I go, well, okay. And then Kendall comes in, and we always have kind of some small chat between us, catching up on things. And we had a little of that. But Kendall's questions were much more pointed this time. And he was asking me things and looking at his computer and looking at this. And he finally said, Bob, your pressure in your right eye is way up there. I said, up there? He said, yeah, it's up. It's high. I said, oh. He says, we need to see if we can get that down. He said, I'll go get some drops. He went and got some drops and put in there. Friday is the only time in my life that I have spent over 2 hours at the eye doctor because Kendall wouldn't let me go home until we got this pressure down. We kept putting drops in there, and I asked him, I said, is this like an emergency? He said, well, I'm not going to say it's an emergency, but it is an urgency. If we don't get this pressure down, it's going to damage your optic nerve. And he took some time. He says, your cataract, I think your cataract in your right eye has grown. And he started showing me in this model how when it would grow and stuff that it could close down passages in the eye way over my head. But it was building pressure in the eye. Well, to make a long story short, the pressure started to go down. Kendall gave me some drops. I put drops in every 2 hours, Friday night and Saturday. Went back in and saw him again on Saturday. Pressure was normal. So I'm still putting drops in this eye. I can see now just fine. Pressure's down. I told Kendall, I said, I am really thankful that I broke those glasses. Kendall said, I'm thankful that you broke them too. If I hadn't broke those glasses, I would have never called to come see you. He said, yeah, I know. You just stayed home and tried to weather through it yourself. I said, yeah. Well, I give the credit for that, the credit for my glasses breaking, to the Lord, to the Spirit. A lot of people will debate that with me. But I want to read a scripture to you from Matthew chapter 6. We spent a lot of time in Matthew chapter 6. Beginning in Matthew chapter 6, verse 7. And when you pray, do not keep on babbling like the pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you even ask. This is a very emotional verse for me because all my life the Father has been taking care of me, leading me down paths, helping me through situations, even when I didn't even know that I needed the help. And people debate how the Spirit works in our lives. I tend to think the Spirit takes a very active part in our life. But I want to read another verse to you. It's James chapter 1, beginning in verse 16. James says, do not be deceived, brothers. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heavenly lights, who doesn't change like shifting shadows. Every good and perfect gift is from above. I give God all the credit for those glasses breaking. No need for those glasses to break, no reason for those glasses to break. And yet they broke at just the right time to send me to the doctor where I needed to go. Be safe. Stay well out there.